when you go into business endeavors, your objective is not to make money. Your objective is to make business, right? Make products in exchange for fiat, right? That's what we attribute value, or the rails as to which value kind of passes through. But intrinsically, it holds no real worth. So the question I ask you is, when you go into your entrepreneurial journey, is your goal to make money or is your goal to make business? Because if your goal is to make money, you're going to be short-lived, because as the internet becomes more competitive, the acquisition of a customer becomes more expensive. So as the acquisition of a customer becomes more expensive, the retention of a customer is more valuable than ever before. So when I see people drop ship and they don't see success, or I see people kind of run a shitty offer or a bad product, I'm like, guys, like, what else do you expect? People aren't stupid, right? People aren't stupid. You need to be able to focus on what? Making business. If you weren't in a situation whereby the internet gave you the ability to interact with millions of people online, and you were bound to your little local shop 200 years ago, you would treat every customer with massive respect and with long-term perspective. Why? Because that customer could make or break your business, because you couldn't go fetch new business online. You were bound to the foot traffic in your location. But the premise, the culture, the customer service, the experience, the level of accountability should remain the same if you want to thrive in this marketplace. So instead of making money, make business. And that's what kind of Capital Club's entire ethos has been. I mean, today I had 2,000 people that I had to turn off at checkout. I mean, you can do the math yourself, simply under the ethos of honoring the entire ecosystem that we've built, which isn't just about making money, it's about doing business. And if I allow tens of thousands of people in, I can't interact with these individuals. I can't build relationships. It doesn't work that way. And if you scale something really good too fast, it can quickly become something bad, right? Because you can't manage it. So make business, don't focus on making money, by providing value to a specific avatar or a specific character that has a need. Now, most people don't know the needs that they have, so you need to be able to identify and pinpoint them for them on their behalf, or guide them through an educational process whereby they may need or understand that they may need what you're offering. Guys, I'm giving you the entire premise as to how you can sustain yourself through the next couple decades when shit really hits the fan. And right now, I mean, you consider the internet, it's still frankly relatively new, right? If you consider how many websites and how much space you spend traffic on, and like time navigating, it's not many websites, maybe a couple dozen tops. But the internet is so vast and it's only growing, which means it's only going to become more saturated, more competitive. And it also means on the other side, there's going to be more people utilizing it. So there's also more money. There's more attention, there's more money, but there's also more competition. And the way that you beat your competition, number one, is by not competing, but by creating. And number two, by not focusing on making money, but focusing on making business. Business is about relationships. Business is about long-term standing etiquette. Business is about giving a fuck about your people. Business is about giving people something that they actually need and not conning them into something that they don't need. And the entire premise is to reinvent how we perceive entrepreneurship. It's not about making money. Everybody talks about making money. Everybody's, how can you do your first $100,000 in sales? Fuck that. How can you build your first 100 customer base of motherfuckers that fuck with your product and your brand for life? Reframe. Long-term plays. Long-term perspective. You're competing against, who are you competing? Are you competing against the people on YouTube? Right? Are you competing against the people on TikTok? Are you competing against the people you see on social media? When you scrap all those motherfuckers out of the picture, including myself, you're competing against yourself because you're against your own timeline. I was at the Dubai meetup, the glitch meetup that we did. We had almost, I think, like 400 people show up. It was fucking crazy. At random times, I think that was the collective number. 300, 400, something wild. And one person came up to me and they said, Luke, you offended me with one of your comments. You know, as much as I like what you say, there's something that you said that I disagree with. And I'm like, okay, like, sure, that's fine. You can disagree. I don't mind. It's not an issue. But what is it that you disagree on? And he said, well, you know what I disagree on? How is it, you talk about this idea of probabilities and luck, right? And why is it that two people can take the same course, or two people go to the same university, or two people be exposed to the same business opportunity, and one succeeds and the other one fails. He said, why is it that you say that luck doesn't exist, right? Why is it that you say that luck doesn't exist? It's only possibilities, Luke. Why is it that one person became luckily successful and the other one became unluckily unsuccessful? Well, because it wasn't about luck and it wasn't about unluck, right? It wasn't about being unlucky and it wasn't about being lucky. It was about something else. The question is, what was it about? And what I came to realize is that what this individual was doing was he was taking one person's entire worldview. So we talk about this concept of planting seeds, right? And I always preach the idea of planting seeds. You can't control the output. You can't control how many fruits stem from the tree that you planted, but what you can control is the tree that you plant. And as I talked to this individual, he said, well, what happens, I'm planting the seeds, the same seeds you're planting, Luke. Listen to me, guys. Listen. Okay? Listen. Hear me out. Calm down. I'm about to share a principle. Ready? So as this individual compared himself to me, he said, Luke, you're wearing the $50,000 watch. You're the one traveling the world. You're the one making millions of dollars a day. But I'm inputting the same amount of seeds that you are. I'm doing the same amount of things that you are. And he said, why? What's the difference? And he became a little bit like fly. He couldn't understand what was the difference between his seeds and mine, and why mine were yielding massive results and his just seemed to not work. Well, what if the problem wasn't the seed? What if the problem was the ground in which you planted the seed? What if the opportunity that's presented is not able to flourish or to be capitalized upon because the soil has not been prepared to receive the seed or the opportunity? I think even though we all kind of disagree on many things, we can all agree under one simple concept, that when an opportunity comes, if you're not prepared, you're going to miss it. So when you talk about doing business and you talk about making business instead of making money, and you focus your mindset under this premise of long-term kind of relationships, and you kind of focus on leveling up so that your business can level up and you stop being a fraud and a fakester as to what you've achieved in life, and you actually are who you say you are, nobody's expecting a 25-year-old to have everything figured out in life, right? Nobody's expecting a 19-year-old to have a fucking motherfucking supercar and be retired. There's a reason, and I said it once and I'll say it again, there's a reason why billionaires, with very few exceptions, have white hair, because it takes a lifetime to become rich. Because it takes a lifetime to become the type of person that can become a billionaire. It's not just an overnight causality. It is a defined set of rules that consistently, over a set of, years, become manifested. So let me ask you one more time. Are you in the entrepreneurial game for money alone? Or are you in it to create business? Business long-term is fucking amazing, guys. I mean, I've known a lot of you guys for many, many years. A lot of you guys are my clients, but I fuck with you guys, right? And we have a great relationship. My goal is for you guys to level up with me consistently over a long period of time. And I think that that's possible. I mean, I think the people that have known me for a really long time used to see that I would hop on here and do Instagram lives with 15 people. And well, the evolution has portrayed itself massively. So as I said before, under the premise of doing business with long-term people, and I have 2,000 people about to check out, and it's almost $1 million paycheck, and I have to turn them off. I choose to turn them off under the simple guise of the rules of the game, and understanding that long-term, it's not about how much money you make, but it's about how many people you get to serve long-term. Then the paradigm shifts. And it's really interesting, guys, when you stop going into business simply for money. And I know it's an antithesis to everything, because you do need money to operate. You know, we have 100+ employees. I have to pay salaries. There's families we take care of. Like, that's normal business. No harm, no foul there, no issue. But it's the intent and the purpose. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if all you did in life was accumulate numbers on a screen, then did you really do much? Not really, right? You didn't do a whole lot. So that is the data set, guys. I've been thinking about just doing good business, not really focusing on the bag, doing good business. And it's been such a pleasure to work this way because now the objectives are different. The KPIs are no longer just driven by numbers, but they're driven by impact, and they're driven by people sending me updates as to how their life is radically changing, not because of Luke, because in no way, shape, or form do I consider myself the originator of the information that I share. I'm merely a vessel of this information, but the information is true regardless. Now, I hope, was this a valuable data set for you guys? Kind of what I've been thinking about over the last couple days. Let me know if this is of value to you. But we have a couple hundred requests if people here want to chop it up on some AMAs. Let's do a quick little AMA on business AMA. Who's down for that? Why not? Give me like a little thumbs up or something on this on the chat so I can pull you guys from that. Not really sure how these chats work. I think maybe potentially they're a little bit delayed. But anyways, let's see here. Dang, a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Too many questions, guys. Kind of ridiculous. Hold up. I'm trying to read them. Let's see here. Shall we get some people up in here? I think. Let me see. People are saying, what is an AMA? AMA stands for Ask Me Anything, homie.
Yo, what's up, homie?
What's up, homie?
I'm alive and blessed. How are you doing?
Doing well, brother. Just happy to be here hanging out with the community. Talk to me.
It's a pleasure, man. I'm looking forward to potentially getting in with you guys. I have jumped into Zach Schubert's lead generation Discord, which has been fantastic. The network, the people, the ideas are flowing. And how and why I respect that is I know it's only going to lead to more prosperity.
Define prosperity.
You kind of cut out there.
Define prosperity.
Yeah, so I would say just bringing heaven here.
Think about it. Think about it for a second. It's just you and me. Fuck the 4,000 people watching. What is prosperity? Think about it. When you say my actions will lead, because you made it as a valid statement of truth, which I respect. Prosperity. Define prosperity.
Yeah, man. I would say, and maybe you have a different perspective, which I respect. I believe it as bringing heaven to here on earth. Prosperity as in having it all. And whatever that means to you. For many, it's going to mean different things. So I understand you probably realize that.
Good. I like the comment because it's true. Prosperity is the concept of abundance. Justin, pleasure, brother.
Appreciate it.
Good response, bro. Good response.
Hope to meet you in person.
Likewise. Glitch meetup's coming this year, bro.
Come to Minnesota.
No, bro. You're gonna have to come to one of the glitch meetups. It's gonna be on you. Talk soon.
You got it, man.
It's abundance, right, guys? This concept of prosperity is to prosper. Prosper is not just money. Prosper is everything that my hands touch, the relationships that I interact with, the people I associate myself with, the business endeavors that I take on. It prospers. Everything is fruitful, right? It's fruitful. It's fruitful. My endeavors become fruitful. So as you become connected with your network, as you unlock new data sets, your endeavors will become more fruitful because your endeavors are now more optimized. Let's get some OGs in here. Let me get Zach Schubert actually in here. Guys, I'm going to introduce you to a buddy who's actually an OG inside Capital Club. And in fact, when I found him many years ago, he was a freelancer that had like 2 virtual assistants. And we ended up being in a situation where, yeah, what's up? Are you doing red light therapy?
Of course, bro, all day.
Good. Biohacking. Yo, tell the people 2 minutes, your come up. Go.
Bro, it was my circumstance was I feel like different than a lot of people's. I didn't come from bad location. I started older, probably around like 25 years old. I had been in the nonprofit space forever, and I've been super anti-capitalist, basically, of like not wanting to earn money because I thought money was evil. I thought it was the root of evil. I thought there was nothing good that you could do from it. So why not just go out and go into South America and just help people? And then one of the things that Capital Club and Luke helped me understand in the first ever mastermind that we did in Mexico was kind of that if you're able to earn money, you're able to dictate and move that money and use it as a tool in order to do the good that you want on the planet. I actually literally just made a tweet about this, is that what if there's anything that we're learning this week at all, is that evil people have way too much money, right? So that you as a good person, your job is literally to go make as much money as you possibly can and do good with it, right? Like that is your job in the world, on the planet. That was something that helped Luke help me. And then the other 2 biggest data sets that I've learned is that success is all about the power of the information that you have and the power of your network. And oftentimes the information that you get is from that network that you're able to connect with. And Capital Club has been that network that I've been able to connect with, that has given me that information that has propelled me to
red light therapy sessions.
To red light therapy all day, bro.
The ultimate hack. Thanks, homie. We're doing some crazy shit inside Capital Club with Zach and Zach's company. So be on the lookout, guys. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate you, bro.
Agency domains popping in tomorrow, so we'll all
do it
tomorrow.
So anyways, guys, as you bro, like it's crazy what Capital Club is about to fucking roll out, my friends. Over the next 18 months, this shit is about to be a movie. So unlock these data sets, go back and rehearse them. I'm obviously, as you guys know, I don't record any of these things. And it's going to be a crazy one. Be blessed. Be on the lookout for these data sets. I see Dan Altman there. Send me a DM. We got to chop it up. And stay on the lookout for your emails, because the game continues every single day. A lot of people were left out today. That's just so crazy, bro. I got 6 guys. I want you guys to guess how many emails of upset people I got today. I want you guys to guess in the comment section how many upset people. My customer service team was like mad pissed when we shut that shit down. Hold up. I want you guys to guess, bro. I need you guys to guess, bro. How can it be 6,000 if we're only inviting 2,500 people, guys? If you're only inviting 2,500 people, how can you have 6,000 emails? I feel like some of you guys aren't paying attention. Yeah. Looks like those making egregious numbers clearly obviously won't get into Capital Club. But anyways, yeah, guys, it got like 700 emails in the first hour of when Capital Club closed of people trying to get in. So sorry. Wish I could help you guys there, but the 24 hours are going to get up, and the 369 spots are actually up. So new batch, new people tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Go back and revisit these data sets, please. Focus on making business, not just making money. I think it's going to be a good one. Peace.